Taco Bell isn't just a job or a place to eat, it's an experience. That's what this podcast is all about. It's a chance for you to get a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to work here, the craveable food we've been launching, and of course, the cool stuff we've been up to. So let's talk about what's been happening at the Bell. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of the At the Bell podcast, where we give you a behind-the-scenes look of Taco Bell through the lens of our people. I'm Eric.
And I'm Sierra.
And we're your hosts.
So today we're going to dive into international, and as some of you may know, and as we of course know, Taco Bell is everywhere within the U.S. We have a ton of unique locations, and I feel like the unique locations that stand out to us is because we're in Southern California are the ones that are by the beach or have great views. So some notable mentions, Pacifica, California. This one is right on the beach. Have you been to this location?
I haven't.
I
but
haven't
I need
either.
to. After seeing pictures of it, it looks amazing.
I know. You basically can pull up, order your food, and you're right there on the beach, have a sunset. I feel like I see all those like aesthetic pictures on the picnic.
Very dreamy.
Yes. My dream date. Cute. So that is a really great location if you're in the area. Taco Bell cantinas. We know them. We love them. I think the most popular one is in Vegas. Have you been to that one?
I haven't. I'm just...
Okay, this one I could say I've been to.
Yeah, I'm losing here.
Basically, you could get like Baja Blasts, put a little something in there. And then you also have music. It's very lively for any hour of the day.
I have been to the cantina in Newport Beach.
Yes.
I don't know if that counts. It's a
it
good
does.
one, though. Yeah.
It's still vibey, but more beachy.
Yeah, I love it.
Vegas
I
and
love
Newport are very different.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's helpful to pop into any of those and get the same experience.
For sure.
And then I also want to call out the Live Moss Cafe. So this is something that we just launched as of this year, if you're not familiar. Our first location was in Chula Vista.
Yes.
We are going to be opening one in Irvine, I believe in August. And then we do have one in Chula Vista that just opened as of a few months ago. I did get the chance to visit it, and if you haven't been, it's basically a beverage focused Taco Bell, full Taco Bell menu.
I have seen the menu and it looks awesome.
Yeah, it is beverage focused, caffeinated drinks like our coffees, refrescas, chillers. They are so good.
You're selling it right now.
I know.
It sounds
honestly,
amazing.
it's because I had it. So now I can really talk about this.
Yeah.
It is so good, and you could still get your Taco Bell items with it.
Yeah.
So if you are in the Chula Vista area, definitely check it out. And you mentioned there's one opening in Orange County. So if you are there in August, it's going to be in Irvine. So check that out.
As of the recording of this podcast, we're in 32 different countries and expanding. Do you have any personal experience with international Taco Bells?
So I do not, and I'm kicking myself because I have been to the UK and I didn't know the menus were different, so shame on me, I should have looked into that more. I know you've been to Japan, and I know you have an experience out there, but they do have a really good thing on their menu too, that Japan's like top 3 countries that I want to visit, so that's next on my list.
You have to. It's amazing.
They have the loaded fries there. And they just basically, again, take the nacho fries and put beef, cheese sauce, and tomatoes. And again, very simple but effective. Yeah. And our nacho fries are probably my favorite thing on the menu.
I think I'm with you.
So that's
so
something
good.
you have to try next time you're there.
Yeah. Well, I do have a story about Japan. So I was traveling there. It's the only time I've been out of the country. I need to travel more. But when I was there, trying different one-off, kind of hole-in-the-wall restaurants. That's what you do out there. But I had already eaten lunch, went back to my shopping for the day, and, of course, I run into a Taco Bell. And I'm kicking myself because I didn't try anything. I mean, I had already eaten, but I should have just done it.
I know.
Dropped the ball again.
I know, but now you just have to go back,
I have to go back.
This is such a good excuse for us to plan a trip.
Yes.
Maybe we could put it on
next podcast coming from Japan.
Yeah,
yes.
literally.
Yes.
I would love that because, again, top 5 places to be. But yeah, I think that there are a lot of unique things that are happening internationally that I think a lot of people don't know about within Taco Bell. We even have things like, I know we'll chat about this later on, but things like our Encore Hours, that's really exciting and something that people who are traveling, because, people travel to go see shows or go see certain monuments, but knowing that there's a Taco Bell there, I think is reassuring because it's like, oh, I know it's on the menu, but then it's with a little
familiarity,
spice.
You know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah, so it is really cool to see the expansion, and I'm excited to see what we have coming down the pipeline, because this is a space I'm not too familiar with. So I'm sure we're going to learn a lot.
Excited to learn stuff today, for sure.
For sure.
Do you have a dream item? Like, if you could dream up any international item.
Oh my gosh, now you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah. I have a few in mind.
Yeah,
you want me to go first?
I would love to utilize the crispy chicken more, because I know that's something that we've been doing, like the snack wraps and things like that.
With it, actually.
Same.
It's so
I put
good.
it on, but I'm like, why don't you put that on the loaded fries? You know,
I need it on everything.
Chop it
every
up.
Item.
It's so easy, you know. So and you got to get that protein in. So I would probably add that to the loaded fries that I was explaining earlier from Japan, and just gonna mix there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just load it up. Loaded fries isn't loaded fries to me without chicken. But I think that's the beauty of Taco Bell. You can mix and match your own item and then make it an actual thing.
Shout out the app or the kiosk. Make sure you're using that, people.
Yes, exactly.
That's the hack. Mine's kind of crazy. Doritos Locos Ramen.
That is actually such a good idea.
I don't even know what it would be. Maybe Dorito dust on a bowl of ramen.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the kitchen would handle it, but
they're probably like screaming right now. They're like, "Why did he say that?" Because now we're gonna get so many messages.
Or
like,
what
where's
about
that ramen?
like a spring roll, Doritos Loco spring roll, something like that.
Yes.
You know, I'm obviously thinking like Asian cuisine,
yes.
but that's my thing, and I.
Wow, you should.
Or
you should be on Fit.
Or
food innovation.
Or I should maybe. Fit, hit me up, you know.
Yeah.
But that's all I got.
No, those are great ideas, and you're better at that than I am, because I'm such a simple eater. As you could see from like my options I chose, like loaded fries, people are gonna be like, really? Like, it's not that exciting.
I'm just trying to think outside the box, or outside the bun.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Old slogan. We allowed to say that?
I don't know. We'll find out soon.
We're very excited to welcome our guest, Jessica Kleiner, Director of International Brand Strategy.
Woo. I feel like we need like a laugh track here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
We are so excited to have you, and not to put you on the spot, but happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
This is our gift to you.
Oh, the best gift ever.
Yeah,
thank you.
To just grill you.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Lots of questions.
No, we're so excited to have you, because I think we were chatting even before the episode that international is a space that not a lot of people know about. It is expanding constantly. So I want to start off by just hearing about you, your journey. How did you get to Taco Bell, and what you do here?
Absolutely. So I am part of the international marketing team. So we deal with everything outside of the U.S. So if you love something that's from the U.S., a product, a campaign, I had nothing to do with it. I'm just as much a fangirl of what comes out of this building as everybody that's listening. Yes. But outside the U.S., we are looking to grow this incredible brand and the business like outside of the U.S., where there's a lot of untapped potential. So my journey actually started at a major entertainment company. My boss is a mouse. That's all I'll say. It was a great company, great experience. I was there for 9 years doing marketing, and I was in Florida and California. I did like global campaigns. I worked on seasonal attraction launches, in case that gives you a clue. Great company. But I drove past this building every day on my drive to work. And I was like, okay.
You were inspired.
I was like, that's a cool brand. It's completely different. It's like youthful, edgy, like always evolving. And I thought that'd be a cool challenge as a marketer. Like, how do you evolve into a completely different category, a completely different industry, and a completely different like type of brand? Not to mention, I'm a fan of the brand myself. So I saw that there was an international opportunity available. I didn't even know that Taco Bell was international at that point, but I dove in with both feet, made the leap. I've been here for 8 years now. So yeah, it's been a long time.
Nice.
And during that time, I've been in California for part of it, but I've had some really cool opportunities to go outside of the U.S. too. So I ran Taco Bell Canada's marketing from here during the pandemic. Couldn't travel for that one because of obvious reasons.
Right.
But then I spent 2 years in Singapore. That's where our business unit for Asia is based. I'd never been to Singapore. It was right after the pandemic, and my husband, my dog, and I all packed up, and we moved there for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So that was cool. I worked on markets like India, China, Australia, just like a really great boots on the ground experience. So did that for 2 years, and then I was back for 6 months, and they're like, hey, can you maybe go to the UK, backfill for somebody for a little bit?
Yeah.
So I ran the brand out of the UK.
Twist my arm.
Yeah, twist my arm. I'll live in London,
no
one of my favorite
problem.
cities in the world. So I lived there, and I ran the brand for the UK on behalf of our franchisees there last year. So,
Amazing.
Yeah,
Wow.
so now I'm back. I've taken all that experience and helping to grow the brand around the world.
You're truly a world traveler.
Yes,
What would you
Cool.
say is your favorite place that you had to be for Taco Bell?
For Taco Bell, oh, there's so many places. This was near and dear to my heart. So Romania was the first market that I launched when I joined the brand, like 6 months in. And I was interviewed by the Romanian media.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like representing the brand. I had a taco shirt. I was so proud. And
Yeah.
so that market always is like super special to me just because it was
Yeah.
my first, you always forget your first, forget your first market. And then I also opened up Australia. So I've gotten to go to Australia like 4 or 5 times
Yeah.
for work,
Yeah.
which is not a bad gig.
Of course.
So that was super fun.
That's
I always
so
love
cool.
going back there.
Well,
Awesome.
I mean, we're not Romania media, but this is still a very
No,
important
this
interview.
is like, this is massive
Yeah.
for me. So thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Amazing. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So with your role, you get to travel a lot. Do you enjoy it?
Oh, I love
Do you enjoy
traveling. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you been any places fun recently?
Oh, so recently, my husband and I just got back from Iceland.
Oh, amazing.
We wanted to go for
Wow.
years. Yeah, it was.
Oh, that sounds
It's like
amazing.
super like if you love nature and you love hiking.
Yeah.
Like I was in hiking boots and like
Yeah.
at leisure every day. It was perfect. 'Cause there's
So cool.
like glaciers and waterfalls and volcanic craters. They've actually had a volcanic eruption since we've come back. So
Oh my gosh.
thankfully that didn't happen while we were there.
Yeah.
But it was so pretty. I
Yeah.
would recommend it to
Awesome.
anybody. Yeah.
Cool.
That's definitely not on my list, but now it is.
Oh, it
You
needs
sold
to be.
You
It needs
sold
to be.
it.
You have to go.
I know. I've only been to a few places, so I feel like my list is limited.
The only problem is no Taco Bell there. Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Maybe in the
One
future.
day.
Well,
Yeah,
we need
maybe one day.
to talk to somebody about that.
Yeah.
Are you the person to talk to about
I
that?
mean, we could probably make it
Yeah,
happen.
exactly. Well, that kind of leads us into the meat of what I wanted to talk to you about,
Sure.
and what we really want to hear about is like the different markets and what that looks like. So can you just give us an overview of where there even are Taco Bells across the world? I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of people know.
Absolutely. So we are actually in 32 countries outside of the
Yeah.
U.S. We have like 1,100 locations and growing every day. So as soon as I
wow.
say that, I'm sure somebody in
Yeah.
development's going to be like, nope, we're opening up another restaurant tomorrow. But around 1,100 restaurants.
Wow.
Pretty big number.
Yeah, oh, it's
Nice,
huge.
yeah.
So, as you go around in your travels, be looking for us, especially in Canada, Europe, Latin America and the Caribbean, Asia, and Australia. So those are the regions that
Yeah.
we're in most broadly.
Cool.
Our biggest market is Spain. We have over 160 restaurants there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Wow.
if you go around Spain, you'll see us for
Okay.
sure in the big cities. Our oldest market is Canada. So we've been there for
Okay.
over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Besides
Nice.
that, like Puerto Rico and some of our Latin American markets, we've been in for a long time. And our most recent market, I bet you won't guess this,
UK.
No.
Bosnia.
Okay.
In October of
Like,
last year,
that down.
we
Oh,
opened
you
up in
know.
Bosnia. So Bosnia is part of the Balkans. So it was our first entry into the Balkans. So that's our newest market.
To be
market
fair,
number 32.
I would have never guessed that.
I
Yeah.
know.
So
I had to ask you guys a question.
don't quiz us.
No,
later.
Yeah, and I'm not very well traveled, so I'm the
Same.
worst person to
Yeah.
ask.
Well, maybe one day you'll be there
I
and you can
know.
go
One day,
check
you
out
know.
our Taco Bells.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Amazing.
Being involved in all these restaurants, what's probably like the most cool item that you've had?
My favorite Taco Bell item that I've had outside of the U.S.
Yes.
is the Chicken Taco.
Ooh,
It
haven't heard of
is,
that one.
yeah, it's a soft shell taco with crispy chicken in it, and then we've got like a lava sauce on it. So it's got those different textures.
Okay.
It's got the little, I love spicy
Sounds
foods.
Yeah.
It's got
very
the
good,
spice,
yeah.
and then like the lettuce tomato for the, the
Yeah.
cooling element. So it's just got
Yeah.
everything, texture, flavor, temperature. It's got,
Mm-hmm.
and so we developed that for the Thailand market because they love crispy chicken, they love spice. It was like the perfect thing that we could bring to consumers there to
Awesome.
bridge them to Taco Bell.
Wow,
Yeah.
you should be like a food judge.
Yeah, that sounds
Like
so
that was like
good.
so chopped of you. Like you were like the notes of the spice. Like
I was in the test kitchen yesterday, so I'm inspired.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love how they describe the
Sounds
smallest
amazing.
thing, like the tomato, like tomatoes.
They're so good.
Whatever, and I'm like, so the salsa.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know what word you would use
Yeah,
for that. Well, can you take us through how we typically identify Taco Bells in a new market? Like, what do you look for, and who makes those decisions?
Yeah, so launching in a new market is not something we take lightly. It's
Sure.
a big collaborative process. Internally here, there's multiple teams involved. There's, strategy and finance and ops, and obviously marketing plays a hand in that. But we also work with our local teams and our regional teams to identify, like, where is their demand for our type of food, our brand, what's the demographic that we would appeal to, how open are they to, Mexican cuisine? Have they ever had Mexican cuisine? Are we establishing the category? Are we just, another player in the category? So all of those things kind of factor in. And then we do a lot of research to understand, consumer eating habits, what's the youth demographic like? Do they eat out? All of these things that we try to just probe to see how would the brand do there. And then we have to find a partner. We have to find a franchisee partner that's going to work with us there. So again, it's like a multi-step process, but like, as long as it makes sense for us to be there and people are excited about the brand and or our food, it's not that hard to find a franchise partner who wants to bring it to life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been...
Seems like quite the process, though.
I know.
It is
a
process. Oh, it is. It totally is. But it's worth it in the end to find, like, the right place to open at the right time for the consumers, Yeah.
So what challenges do you guys typically face since this is such a lengthy process? I imagine there's a lot of blockers that you come across.
Yeah. I mean, every market's a little different. Yeah. So some have different like regulatory things that we have to consider that are different than the US. A lot of it is just like educating consumers. Like they maybe have heard of Taco Bell from, pop culture, TV, celebrity interviews, but sometimes they haven't. So then we get to come up and explain who we are and get them excited. And they probably haven't had a taco or a burrito or a quesadilla before or have said any of those words in their life. So we have to explain.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like quesadilla is not a word that anybody's born knowing how to say.
That was my first word. We take that for granted,
Absolutely.
Honestly. Yeah,
so we have to we have to teach people this is how you eat a taco. And I always joke that there's really no wrong way to eat a taco as long as you're eating tacos, but there is a better way to eat a taco where you tilt your head. Yeah. So we have to explain that to people and explain, one taco is a snack, 2 tacos is a meal, 3 tacos is a party. We have to try to get people to understand and fall in love with food they've never heard of and food that they've lived without up until the day we open.
Yeah, but I think that's what makes Taco Bell so exciting, just going back to what you mentioned about they might have heard of us from TV shows or from the media, because I think that just shows that we're more than just a QSR, quick service restaurant for those listening. We're more than just a food brand, we're a lifestyle brand, so it's like you see us on TV, you see us in the media, and they're like, oh, I've seen that bag before or that logo before, and now it's here in my region, and I can actually order from there.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been fun when we do consumer research. Sometimes people will quote song lyrics that they've heard about the brand. I'm like, oh my gosh, you've heard of us because of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just heard actually a new song that just came out last week by this band that I listened to, and the first thing they said was I'm recording this while drinking a Baja Blast. So how do we get them on the pod?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It was really cool.
Your next guest.
We're so culturally relevant. It's really cool to see.
Yeah. Very cool.
So I know we're expanding. Is there anything that you can share about that into other markets
Give
or
us
countries?
the deeds.
Yes. So we got a lot cooking right now around the world. We've already announced that we are coming this summer to Greece and to Ireland.
Okay.
I just went to Ireland. I gotta go back.
You have to go back.
Shoot.
We've announced it. Fans are super excited. If you go on social media, you can see the excitement building there. So that's this summer. And then Serbia, which is another country as a part of the Balkans, they're going to open up by the end of the year. So those are kind of the ones that we have lined up. We've also announced that we're looking to triple our footprint by 2030.
Whoa.
So we want to have over 3,000 stores, not that far away. So that's going to require us to probably expand into different continents. For example, we're not in Africa right now, so we're looking to see how we would make that possible just to hit that really ambitious goal. But you'll be seeing a lot more Taco Bell around the world really soon.
That's awesome.
And you'll be busy.
I'll be really busy. The teams are super busy making this happen.
Exactly. I know you kind of talked us through the uniqueness of the Taco Bells. I think one campaign that just launched internationally was Encore Hours, and this is something I'm really excited to touch on because I actually was scrolling through LinkedIn and saw them advertising it, and I was like, I never even heard of it because I am newer to the brand still. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about how that campaign came about and what that looks like.
Absolutely. So Encore Hours is dear to me because it launched in the UK when I was working there last year, and it was based around this insight that after the pandemic, nightlife in London in particular had kind of gone a little sleepy. Like things were closing down early, and then after big concerts, which like more and more concerts were coming back to London, there's no place to go after a show. So like imagine you're a music fan, you went to the show, you're all hyped up, and you're hungry because you've been singing and dancing for hours, and there's no place to go. So we wanted to be the hero in that case, and we kept our stores open late that are around music venues, and we were able to feed fans. So we have a store right outside of Wembley Stadium, big stadium in London. And you could not go by our Taco Bell on the way out, and we were giving out free tacos. So we had Encore Hours on. We were open till 2 a.m., serving up free tacos. I saw people, I was there, having like countless tacos, just like, oh my gosh, I've never had this. I've never tried this. So it kind of got people like over the hump to be like, I've heard of Taco Bell to I've tried Taco Bell, and I had it like on probably one of the best nights of my life after this concert.
I love the naming of it, Encore Hours.
That's so we like to say like the little tagline is you don't have to choose between tunes and tacos. So you can stay for the encore and still get your taco fix.
Oh my gosh, it probably was so cool to be there.
It was
for the launch of that.
That was one of my proudest moments of as being with this brand.
I'm so jealous. I mean, it would probably be past my bedtime, honestly, but I would stay up for Taco Bell, I guess. But at that point, I'm like, my feet hurt. I gotta get out of here.
I gotta go. No,
I'll eat in the
grab
morning.
A quick taco.
I'll eat Taco Bell for breakfast.
It was cool. It's really cool to see like the brand show up in that way for its fans outside the U.S. Like in a really cool, authentic, connection to music way.
I know. So it just shows that we really do care about the customer experience. Like again, more than just QSR for sure.
Absolutely.
So you've already kind of told us a little bit about kind of your favorite international Taco Bell item, but where would you want a Taco Bell? Like if you had to choose a place to open a Taco Bell, what country would that be?
That's a good one. I would say, so I'm actually a first-generation American. Both my parents were born in Europe, and they were born in Italy and Poland. And we don't have any Taco Bells in those countries yet. So it'd be really cool, like full circle experience to have a Taco Bell in one of those countries.
Yes.
Awesome. So Italy and Poland would be high on my list, just so selfishly family could try it.
A Crunchwrap calzone. Okay. So actually, I that's my dream item. Going back to what you were saying. A Crunchwrap calzone. I love it.
I like that.
I know. So put a good word in.
Yeah.
Cool.
So maybe one day.
Cool. When, putting a restaurant together, and I'm sure you have to take into all different kinds of rules in different countries, what's the changes of, like, design when kind of thinking up that process? Yeah,
that's a good one. So, as you know, in the U.S., the majority of people experience Taco Bell through the drive-thru, right? It's just so easy. It's so convenient. It's part of our culture to just, drive through in our cars.
Right.
That's not really a thing internationally. If you imagine in some countries, like you want to sit down and enjoy the meal and the experience. So we have to make sure that the environment allows for that. So it's a lot less drive-through business, a lot more dine-in business. Okay. So imagine like more modern spaces that allow for social interaction. Like we would all sit at a booth together and all be able to share and split our food. It's a more modern expression of the brand, and it allows for, a social interaction. Because if you imagine, our food is very experiential. You're dipping and you're saucing and you're eating.
Finger foods.
Yeah.
So
hard to eat in the car.
Exactly. Hard to eat in the car. So why eat it in the car? You don't have to internationally. So we play into that a lot just to make sure that people are experiencing it in like the most fun environment they can.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I love that. We asked you a lot about your preference, all of this stuff, like what items you like, where you would like to open a Taco Bell. I think one thing that comes to mind too is what is a dream menu item that you could think of?
Oh, that's a good one. I mean, I like spicy, so it would be something with...
That makes two of you. I'm such a baby with spice, honestly.
Something with a lot of heat. Probably something chicken-based or crispy chicken-based.
My girl,
we're with you
there.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe like a bowl or a burrito. I'm a bowl girly here in the U.S.
Me too.
So, maybe something with like a lot of heat, some chicken, a new sauce, like a fun new sauce that has some heat to it.
What's the spiciest sauce that you've heard of in other countries?
So, in India, they love spice. Yeah. So, we've actually reformulated our sauce packets to be even spicier. What? So like a fire sauce there is like
in the hospital.
You've been warned. So like like mild sauce there is like our fire here. It is, we've had to step it up just because that's one of the things that we test for. Like, how do consumers respond to heat? How do they, how spicy do they want their food? And the cool thing is you can customize it with our sauce packets. But sometimes we have to ratchet up the heat level on the sauce packets.
That's so interesting. That is probably part of your research. It's like, is this even hot to them?
Yeah.
Like, this is ketchup, basically. Mild sauce is ketchup.
Yeah, in India they were like, try harder.
Oh my gosh, I would pass out.
Okay, so a spicy bowl.
Spicy bowl.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I said earlier, like, crispy chicken. I love crispy chicken. I'd put it on anything. So, but my new thing now is the calzone. I want to circle back to the calzone. Like, I think that's a fantastic idea.
I love it.
If I don't say so myself.
Mine is extra crazy. It was Doritos Locos Ramen.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that so interesting?
I mean, why not?
Just, I don't know how it would look exactly, how the kitchen would prepare it, but yeah.
You don't have to worry about that.
Dream big.
Dream big.
They'll figure it out. They'll scale it down.
Or maybe a spring roll. Doritos Locos spring roll.
Oh, that's what we call a bridge product. So it's like a little of what you know versus a little of what you don't, and you bring them together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so we do that in markets to try to like bridge the gap because our food is so unfamiliar. It's like have some elements of something you know, and then include some like Taco Bell, either the form or the flavor or the ingredients, and bring them together so it's a little bit less intimidating.
Yeah.
Right, because you want them to want to try it.
Totally.
Like, it's not too crazy looking and you're like, I would never order that.
Totally. Yeah. For the same reason, we actually have fries around the world all the time. Because I know, because people understand fries, they know that in QSR, quick service restaurant world, that's what you get when you order a meal. So at least you know the fries, it's familiar, and the crunch wrap or the taco or the quesadilla
then you get the unique
is the unfamiliar part.
Thing.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it helps like establish ourselves.
Cool.
Are the desserts crazy different? I know we have like chocolate quesadillas and things like that, but anything else?
We have purple ice cream in like Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
Yeah, violet vanilla ice cream.
Oh my god!
So the beautiful, like our beautiful brand color, come to life in a dessert.
I love that.
We've got churros around the world.
I would
so
love
like
churros
I
here.
know a delicious like cinnamon sugar churro that you can dip in either chocolate or like dulce de leche, caramel sauce. We've got a lot of fun things around the world.
Okay, this is a note to the production team. Like, I don't know if we could keep filming these podcasts before lunch because I'm truly starving. Like, they're picking up probably on my stomach growls right now as we're talking.
Maybe next time we need to have like something for you to sample from around the world.
Yes.
When we
We'll
do this, when we do this again, you guys need to sample food from around the world, including you need to try the India hot sauce.
Oh my gosh, that will get like 1 million views because I will probably be crying, sweating. Like that would.
I'm totally down to
be a
try
nightmare.
it. If you get your hands on any, count me in.
Perfect.
I'll be too scared.
Perfect.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. We learned so much about international. I know our listeners also did. This is such a cool sector of Taco Bell that I just feel like nobody knows about. So thank you for sharing all of that.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me.
And happy birthday again.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, that's all we have for you guys today. Make sure you subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on. And if you want even more, you can follow Taco Bell on LinkedIn. Very excited for the Taco Bell's opening soon, and we'll see you guys in the next one.